Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and we're going to be doing some Wi-Fi battles on stream right now. So, this is going to be... Oh, no, there's a Dusclops. Game over, GG. I don't have a way of mad stopping that like I wish I did. This team has a pretty big ghost weakness that I did not notice until now. So, let's lead Togekiss and hope we smash everything else into the ground. Then we have our double tank set up into a new kind of Slurpuff. This is not Belly Drum Slurpuff, guys. It's going to be something very special. I don't really know what to expect after this, though. So we might get into some fun battles right now. And the idea is, I know that I pretty much ran the same team throughout the last of the stream. Mostly just testing that team and seeing if I could get it to go somewhere. But this time, I'm going to be throwing out, like, different Pokemon every time. And it might lead to some fun stuff. Oh, Ninetales lead into the Togekiss. This is going to be interesting. Because if I get the flinch and Ninetales doesn't get to set up its Aurora Veil, we might just be able to snowball. But Aurora Veil into a Dusclops setup might be one of the scariest things out there. So hopefully it doesn't go too bad. And now we just see where it goes. Like, if he switches into something, Togekiss will be okay with that. If he goes for the Ninetales setup and takes a gamble, Togekiss is okay with that. I think that we're just in a position to win. All right, so gambling man. That's an Air Slash onto Ninetales. Ninetales going to Blizzard instead. Oh boy, that's going to be a big hit, and Togekiss will go down. That's the second time in a row that Togekiss has let me down because it was like the Nidoking just didn't give it to me, man. So that'll happen. But that means Slurpuff is ready to win. This could work. So let's go and start getting set up as we see what he goes for on the Ninetales. Alright, is that Specs? Because that was like a big damage hit. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh no, we get frozen on the Slurpuff! Oh, we get the turn thaw out though. I would say like that was the only thing that could have really saved us right there, is if we get that thaw. Man, yeah, this has to be Specs. This Ninetales is doing more damage than I think I've seen a Ninetales do. And I think we're still going to get KO'd after that. That's not fun. The hail coming in. Oh, if we didn't thaw out, life would not have been very fun. But yeah, that next Blizzard is definitely going to KO us. I want something to just come in and trash fools. Oh, the Blizzard, like, slightly didn't do enough damage. If it procced my berry, we would be in a much better position. Blizzard, okay. Yeah, it's just gonna take me down, huh? Okay. So this Ninetales is getting a pretty good destruction onto me. The reason why I can't bring in Excelgor and the Ambipom, though, is like Fake Out Last Resort Ambipom, Final Gambit Excelgor, it doesn't work because then he just brings in his Ghost-type Pokemon. So I don't really know what I can do about that. I know like the Toxapex just stalls it out. So I wanted to get the Slurpuff going, but yeah, it's Specs. It just did more damage than it needs. Because it's like max hit point special defense on my Slurpuff. What gives? I feel like if it wasn't Specs, that means Togekiss might have had a chance to survive. Like, that thing eats super effective hits. And Ninetales does not have a high amount of special attack. So it's putting in work right now. So this is why we stockpile. Yeah, so what's the plan? Araquanid. I don't like that at all. So how is the Araquanid going to take down my Toxapex? It's gonna like try to Scald Burn me, but is it gonna try to like liquidation my stockpiles away? That's actually probably very threatening. So that's what I'm gonna deal with right there, and then I'm just gonna throw down Toxic. So Toxic can get through a lot of his team. Like I can well, I mean, if I Toxic the Dusclops and it has Rest, that's just gonna suck. So he's responding to Stockpile with Stockpile. I kind of expected that, but I don't know what his out is. Because then that means he would need to have, like, something better to take down my Toxapex if he's coming in for the setup. And I don't know if that's going to happen. So now we stockpile. And now we stockpile. And then we stockpile some more. So this battle just went long and just got interesting. I just want to see what move that the Araquanid goes for. Liquidation, yeah. The liquidation, because I can only stockpile by number, but I can't stockpile by stats. So if he gets a drop, then that means it's going to be down. Also, thank you very much for your $10 donation, Mudkip3258. I don't save your money. It's awesome that you want to give it to me anyways. I will try to keep an eye on that comment. Love your videos. Can't battle me now. Still want to battle eventually. You're probably going to be up some point later on the stream then. So, yeah, that works. And, if he's giving up the stockpile, I don't get to do damage. So him not stockpiling actually doesn't really change anything. And, yeah, like I said, this battle just went long. So, I have to worry about the liquidation. But at any time, like, Regenerator just gives me what I need. He's Toxic Poisoned, and then I can find a way out if I really need to. So his Ninetales is out and at half health, and it's Specs, so it's probably not going to go for any kind of Aurora Veil setup. What are my responses here? Turn, enter. Like, I'm kind of in, and I'm kind of set up. I don't want every battle I take part in to become a stall, but it looks like this is going to stall out just a little right now. And Araquanid's more physical damage, so bringing in the Mantine isn't really the best. Oh, good. He switches out the Araquanid, goes into the Ninetales. At least I'm going for a Scald turn. Snow Warning getting reset. Okay. We're going to see what's up with this Ninetales. Wow, that Scald actually doing a solid amount of damage. Like, if I got the burn there and hit him with another Scald, I think that could have been KO. So now we just wait and see what Ninetales goes for this time. He probably switched out to come back in for something mean. But I have a lot of stockpile, so I don't think I need to be worried. It's mostly the stab behind that Blizzard that really makes it hurt. Even if it's freeze dry, like, I'm not really worried about the freeze dry. Oh, it withdrew. All right. Okay, double switch. I'm not worried about that thing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Oko, me please. No. I can't. That's the problem. That's why I want to get Slurpuff set up, because, like, it's just never, like, the game's over. Like, I don't think I have an option to the Dusclops, so I just lose now. Because, like, the only thing I could have done is, like, Togekiss, hacks it out. I think that's it. So then we'll just drop a Toxic, find out it has Rest, and make some magic happen. So if he's poisoned, I have stockpiles. He has Attract. That's extra fun. And it worked. Them gender differences. I've never seen Toxapex fall in love with a ghost, but hey, we live in some crazy times right now. He's actually hurt himself on the hail and the poison right now, so that's pretty decent. Selgor has some damage, and I'm going to give Mantine a shot, because if I can get the confusion in on the Mantine and he hits himself like probably more than 2 turns in a row, and he doesn't get to sleep on like a crucial turn, that's where it matters. So hopefully he doesn't go for a rest this turn, but if he goes for a rest this turn, that would be annoying. And I just keep him confused, and I try Toxic, and then the battle PP stalls into Oblivion. Yeah, I don't have an option for this, and that's not good. If it's Pain Split though, then that's very good. Okay, so that's going to be Mantine in. Withdrew. Okay, resetting Toxic Timer, going into Araquanid. Araquanid doesn't have much. He is poisoned. So, I mean, if I can poison his whole team down and then just keep everyone alive, that might be our win condition. Because the Slurpuff took too much damage, and we just didn't get the flinch on the Togekiss. so that's a thing. And, Confuse Ray. Also, I don't think Arachnid really has anything to Mirror Coat, unfortunately. We can't burn him either, but I'm not worried about damage. Like, what is Arachnid going to damage me with? He only has that water bubble, and that's where all the damage comes from. So if I'm resisting that on the Mantine, we should be fine. Okay. Even if he goes for, like, Leech Life, it's not going to do a lot. He needs to, like, Liquidate me twice before a Leech Life will actually matter. And since he switched out his Dusclops, like, he didn't go for Evasion. I was thinking it was going to be, like, Evasion, Shenanigans, Dusclops. But, hey, we got some things happening right now. So, he's confused. He's poisoned. The poison isn't going to add up an insane amount. And I wonder if he has Double Team, if it's just a Trat, if it's Pain Split, if there's actually a Rest in there somewhere. My entire team is male, so my entire team actually gets attracted, which is not what I want. But I'm just going to go into the Excelgor since it's the only damage I have. That's not good. Even if he hits himself in Confusion, it's not going to buy me any time. Like, oh boy, he did 5 damage. That's nice. And then the poison ticks in. So if he hits himself in Confusion next turn, that might be enough depending on how much damage we can do on this Excelgor. Because Final Gambit doesn't affect, and Energy Ball is the only effective move I have. Eh? Yeah, that did nothing. So he better have the rest, or else it's going to be bad for him. Oh, Trick Room. Okay. That's a new one. Trick Room singles attract question mark. That's a lot of poison damage. He has to rest, so it's kind of come... okay, what do? He has Trick Room up, so I mean, I have to switch into Toxapex just to kind of keep my speed on my side. If he doesn't step out Confusion, hits himself in Confusion, we actually take down the biggest threat to my team. Just because it's the only thing I can't sweep. I think I can sweep everything else. 30% chance. Let's take it. He has to have Pain Split. I don't know if he has a way of dealing with the... Like, I don't think he has Rest then, if it's this weird attract Pain Split. Withdraw. Okay. That's fine. Goes into Ninetales. I don't think that play works out. Snow Warning kind of just adds to the damage that's ticking down. But he just Trick Rooms. That means Toxapex faster. Some tells me he doesn't have a hardcore sustain if he's taking that much on the poison. So I can Scald him twice and he dies. He's gonna have that Freeze Dry though. I can't really do much else about it. It is Specs, so I'm gonna respect the Freeze Dry, recover, but then he doesn't die. So I have to stall out the Trick Room, I guess. That might have actually been a good play. Alright, I see you, Snowball Rocks, with your $20 donation. Thank you very much. I don't deserve money. It's awesome that you want to donate to me anyways. Here's a donation I want to give you for... Oh, let me go and check that out. Oh, Grudge. Not Specs? I was like under the whole thing that there's some kind of Specs shenanigans going on. Because that seemed like too much damage for a Ninetales. Verlis, here's a donation I want to give you for continuing to entertain me and all of your fans' videos. Been dying to battle you, but I need to get class soon. Hopefully we can rain check a battle. Alright. Yep. See ya whenever you get back. Or something like that. So he wants me to hold a Grudge. I don't think I'll KO him off of just the Scald. And if I get him burn, I don't think I have to worry as much. Huh. Okay, so which were the Ninetales? Like... Grudge Specs? Question mark? I mean, I've done some silly things. I've had... Oh. Okay. So that's Pressure. Into Scald. Scald plus Poison. That's... Oh, wait. Poison plus Hail will take him out. I think we can win now. Okay, so... That was really the only thing that I couldn't run over with the rest of my team. So now, Excelgor gets a free KO. Ambipom can fake out Last Resort. He has an Aerodactyl somewhere, and I believe in a Alolan Persian. So that's going to bring me to something else. I wonder what the response is going to be to that. So yeah, Ninetales comes back in. Trick Room's still up, but again, I just don't have a solid switch option, and Toxapex needs to be like set up at some point instead. Do we check the stockpile on that freeze dry? I guess we have to. Trick Room's still up, so at least I'll get the stockpile in before, and then I think we'll still be alive. Turn number 18. Oh boy. So stockpile comes in. Okay. So that's a lot of oh, wait, what? Sheer cold? I thought I didn't see. I was reading chat. I didn't see it say sheer cold. I was just like, "Oh, that actually connected." Okay, wow, that's pretty nuts. All right, Ambipom, bring it home. Bring it home. What are we gonna fake out? Is he gonna switch? Is he gonna keep it in? Is this a Specs Sheer Cold Ninetales? Like, he has to be choice. That Blizzard did too much damage. See, like that's the thing. You gotta keep them on their feet with the craziest set ever. You know, you bring in that choice specs on like a Moonblast. You bring in the choice specs on something else. Richard, is this gonna be Aerodactyl? Nice. All right. I expected to see Aerodactyl at some point. Don't we still win this matchup though? Fake out Last Resort on something frail like the Aerodactyl. I think that still KOs. Wait, Aerodactyl's faster than me though, so it doesn't really do much for us. We're just getting chipped away right now, and we can't do much about it. So, I might have tried. I should have just probably stayed in and eat the rock slide because Aerodactyl isn't mad damage. But I mean, I can come in and fake out again, and it's Mega Aerodactyl. Okay, that spices things up a little. How do I get around that now? So Aerial Ace, Mega Aerodactyl. Yeah, I think. Wow, that did more damage than it should have. I was about to say, I think Ambipom might have survived that, but maybe it wouldn't have. Like, stab, tough claws on that Aerodactyl. Is Leftovers going to give us enough to survive then? Because if we can Confuse Ray and Roost and then Scald. Oh, it's protecting. So the Protect doesn't really do anything unless I went for the Roost, but I didn't really see a reason to go for the Roost because he's doing like slightly more. So really, I'm just going to go and hope the Confuse Ray actually applies at some point. Okay, there's the Rock Slide. Oh man, yeah, it's going to be a KO then, anyways then. I just didn't have any response for anything on his team after Togekiss went down. So there's Excelgor. And I'm going to bring in Excelgor. I feel like he's just going to make a switch, and then bad things are going to happen. Like, Energy Ball is not going to be enough damage to KO. I'm pretty sure of that. Final Gambit's like the only way I have to KO him. But I feel like he's going to switch, because if I go to Final Gambit, his Aerodactyl, and then I fake out Last Resort, everything with Ambipom, I might actually have a chance. But if he understands that and makes a switch, then there goes my only chance. He brings an Aerodactyl at some point, and then the game just goes very bad from there. So he went for the Protect. Interesting play. Protecting the Final Gambit doesn't cause me to kill myself, so not really too worried about that. I don't know if he wants that to be the call for the switch or the not call for the switch or anything like that, but I'm just going to Final Gambit and see if he makes the switch, because I don't have any other things I can do. Except somehow survive the hit from the Aerodactyl, which if that Air Slash lands on the Ambipom, it's gone. Or not Air Slash, Aerial Ace. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen. Araquanid. I mean, if I trade Araquanid, it's bordering okay. But it's not going to give us much else. Energy Ball during the poison. I think I could have double Energy Balled the Araquanid to a decent effect. Yeah, that was exactly what I was going to do. Okay. I think we don't have anything else to do right now. It's done. It's done. Embor. Oh, Embor. It's probably Scarf Embor, so then it just takes out Ambipom anyways. So there's Fake Out. Bop. I mean, look how much damage Ambipom does, though. It still just hurts so much. And last resort. Are we going to see the Scarf? It has to be Scarf. And yeah. Okay. Makes sense. What happened there? We got spexed out on the Slurpuff, and then we also got taken out. Yeah, like if we just got that Air Slash flinch and then we took down Ninetales, battle could have been a lot different. But there we go, guys. All right, GG right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that battle. I'm gonna get back to streaming, and if you guys are watching the video, I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching. Also, quick little notes after that battle. If I had Moringa Berry on the Slurpuff, that could have, I think that also would have like prevented me from losing as hard, but because then it would give me the extra special defense that I could have survived like the Blizzard onslaught, maybe. And then also just that we did have that sheer cold that randomly found us, so it was a pretty nuts battle. It was a pretty nuts battle.